We are John and Samantha and the proud owners of a 1986 American Ford Econoline RV, bought by us as a salvage rebuild project. The RV was bought as severely water damaged and required the interior to be completely stripped out. We plan to spend 2021 rebuilding the RV, and that work will be shown here on the channel. In 2022, we plan to take the RV on trips around the UK, taking in some stunning scenery and hopefully some wild camping, all whilst undertaking the challenges of taking such a large vehicle down narrow country lanes. Well, first things first, it's freezing cold today. We've got the heater on, full blast. Let's get this motorhome warm. Well, I haven't been around for a few days, and Rob's been busy in the motorhome, and I've come back and it looks amazing. Can you just run through what you've been doing, Rob?
Yeah. What we've done down the front here is put the boarding on for the heating, which has all been connected up, and that's working perfectly. We've left the space open because Sammy said she wanted a little tray shelf underneath there for her pans to go in the oven. Don't know what else she's going to put in there. But one of the problems, you remember last week, I asked for some suggestions and got a couple back, which is much appreciated. But the sink or the tap above has obviously got a weight on it so you can pull the shower part out and put it back down. But we had a problem with it banging about. So I've been messing about with this, and I've managed to come up with this idea that's got the insulation pads on them, and so it stops the whole thing from messing about, but you can still use the shower head quite comfortably, and it reverses itself back in, but it won't knock it while the van's in motion.
That looks good. That's a really good idea, Rob. It looks effective from where I'm looking anyway. Yeah,
it's the only thing I could think of coming up with to stop it from banging about. We did have some suggestions regarding.
It looks really neat as well.
Yeah. Well, behind here we've got the gas pipes and the heating vent as well. That's the reason why we've got to put a block at the back there.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up too much, but you've got an added shelf on top as well. So.
Lovely.
One of the suggestions from last week was because of this not being the strongest, because the sink is a very thin steel, is to move it to the back here. Unfortunately, we haven't got enough room at the back. Just try to emphasise to people this is a new build for us, and we are going to have some teething problems when we go out on the road, and we expect them to be teething problems, but we'll overcome them when we come across them. So for now, we're going to leave that in that situation there and see how how it performs. As I say, this is not the only thing we'll probably have something go wrong with, but you know, it's a learning curve for us. So
I agree.
I'm
sure there'll be plenty of issues that we need to deal with. We won't know until we get it out.
Absolutely, we won't know at all. But as I say, it works perfectly now, and the beauty of it is there's no knocking underneath there.
Cool.
Brilliant.
So moving on to the toilet, I can see you've been busy here as well, Rob.
Yeah, we had to do a few little things with the toilet itself. That's not actually fixed in yet. We can remove that. The pipe work's already done to be connected up, but we had the heating vents pipes going across there, plus the hot and cold water tap as well. Hence the reason why I've got a bit of an L shape there, but it's boxed in, can be covered up as well. The toilet's ready to go in. All we need is a couple of bolts on there, and there you go, to connect the pipe up, and we then got ourselves a nice toilet. All the things have been hidden underneath, boxed in with this here as well.
What are we doing down this end, Rob?
We are installing the heater system, John, so it comes through the vents.
Okay.
We've got this panel on which is not fixed at the moment, but I'm just aligning the hole where it wants to go. And we're not far off what we're going to do there.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a minute then.
Okay.
All stop, Rob. Dinner's arrived.
Hey!
Now installing the panel on the other side. That's going to have an electrical switch. I'll just zoom in, just there, so I can use a laptop and that kind of thing and just plug in. So just lining that back panel now. You can't see it on the video, we missed it, but we've just put even more insulation behind there, haven't we, Rob? I mean, there are inches in there. So we just filled the void with insulation. All helps.
Would help if you got nails in your gun.
What are we doing here then, Rob?
Oh, we're just boxing in the other side, just above where the TV's going, and this was one of the ones we first marked up, but we need an access panel here to get to the heater underneath. So I'm just marking out where the top hatch is going to go, and then we'll go and cut it out, and then come back and we'll show you what we've done as we finished it off. There we go. Right, we've cut the access chamber out. As you can see, there's places inside. We've also put some sound insulation underneath there. I don't think you're going to hear that, John, very well. I think we've seriously cut the noise down on it, but John's got access to it when he's out and about on his travels. Just got to do a little bit more sanding down, and we finished the other side as well there, which is nice.
Rob, you're going to have to stop work again, mate. Bit of lunch.
What delights have we got today?
Sausage sandwiches, bollocks it, buddy.
Yeah. Talking.
So what are we doing here then, Rob?
Oh, we're going to block this top part off because we put a light switch in here for the toilet. We measured the TV and it's 50 centimetres from the stand to the top of the TV. So what we're going to do is just place a section in here to hold the wood on with. Like so. Straighten that up. And you can see the TV sits underneath, and it's got a good 25 an inch, John. 25
so TV's going in the alcove?
In this cove here, yeah, so it's set back so you can be slightly tilted. So
and up above?
Well, above here is going to be panelled.
Yeah.
So whatever we decide to put on the wall. In actual fact, I might put some more struts in because we're talking about bringing some cupboards, I think. Yeah, cupboards that way. I don't know whether we're returning them here or not. Well, that's something to be made up at a later date, but
okay,
that's what we're doing at the moment.
Cool. What are we doing here then, Rob?
Okay, we've now measured where the TV is going to go, and where we're going to block it off and leave this alcove in. And we're going to go 2 inches above the TV, which is going to be more than enough if they want to upgrade where they want to go. I'm also looking now at cupboards above our head. We're coming out 250mm, but I just need to start bracing in certain places so I can actually attach all the cupboards, but we're going to pan all the way around. So pan all the way around. We're going to build them all the way around the back.
I'm going to trip over myself there, yeah. So we're putting them around here?
Yeah, all the way around.
250mm.
You can see we've obviously panelled up there to fix them in, and come across here, and there's a bit more studding to be put on the back of that wall there for them.
Cool.
So trying to think of everything before you put them in, otherwise you'll be taking lots and lots of stuff down. But yeah, it's slowly but surely.
Okay, so it's the end of our Friday. We're back on it tomorrow, but we thought we'd get a quick look around what we've achieved today. And okay, Rob, shall we show them around?
Just to show them, it's slowly but surely. Techno knows the wall over there, but slowly but surely coming together. You got access there.
So this is our cubby hole where we're keeping the
pump,
the water pump.
And the posts have been tied up as well, so they can't move.
That's good.
We have got to put a bit more across there, John.
Some more ply across the back there. Yep.
Coming out.
That's that nice. All plied on the back now there. All boxed in. Our switch, as we spoke about earlier, is there. All plied up the back. The trim's got to go around the window still there. Okay, still some work to do here, which we'll do tomorrow.
I'm hoping we get that done tomorrow.
That window's still got to be sealed as well.
And that one has as well, John.
And that window.
So it's just the last two that's left.
So
the weather's against us at the moment.
So yeah, so this bench seat is now in this side.
I do believe this is Sammy's side. So
Yes, I believe it is.
We've now got the heating in, and we've turned it on, and it works an absolute treat.
It does.
We've also got an access panel here as well. You can see
there's
we've got some sound insulation on there as well.
Diesel generator.
And back over this way, John, as well. You can see it's been sound insulated there as well. And I kid you not, that just those little two, along with what John's done,
It's nice and quiet, isn't it?
Hell of a difference to it. It's unbelievably quiet, so that's good news.
It's going to be even better when we start getting the mattress on there and
you've got your side
foam
decoration going on here. I think it's the flooring, and you've got the foam going on there as well, so it's going to be as close to Simon's as possible.
Television alcove, as we just mentioned a few minutes ago, is
we've
now
started
in.
bracing for the overhead cupboards going in as well.
So tomorrow, Rob, what's our plan?
Our plan is, John, what would really look good tomorrow is to get these walls plywood boarded out, because you can see obviously it makes a hell of a difference.
Massive improvement, isn't it?
People can see a hell of a difference in it as well. But it would be nice to get the big pieces on. I know the small pieces that we haven't done yet, and the shelving, we haven't done those yet. But it's not. It would be nice to actually get the big ones on and get that out of the way.
I think that's the plan for tomorrow. Okay then, guys. So we're back to you in a minute, and that'll be tomorrow for us. So see you in a minute. New morning then, Rob. So what are we doing this morning?
Yep, as we explained yesterday, we're setting out the cupboard space. It's going to go across the top. We've cut one piece in here. We're coming down 400 from the ceiling, which will come across here. So there'll be plenty of cupboard space coming there and all the way across again. But we're just going to set it out now because our plywood didn't turn up, so we can't finish off plywood in that, unfortunately. So we'll get that done sometime next week, hopefully.
Let's get cracking then.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your head, Rob? Has arrived, Rob. I think we're getting a bit of a theme on these videos, aren't we? Okay, so nice full week this week, Rob. You've done loads.
Yeah, it's a good, exciting week actually. We've done the kitchen, or boxed in around the kitchen where we're still going to do. We've boxed in around the toilets, and that's just ready for a couple of bolts to go back in. And then we started concentrating on the back end, the restroom, where they're going to be watching TV on the RV.
And it's really coming together.
It is, yeah. But it's been a good, exciting week again.
So we'll pan around and show the viewers where we've got to this week then,
Yep.
So as mentioned earlier in the video, guys, all this has been done now on this side, the boxing in. All this plywood here, And yeah, all this boxing in's been done here. And then today Rob's been having a good go at this. Rob, do you want to just talk us through?
Yeah, it's the wall units are going in. I mentioned it previously, but unfortunately our plywood didn't turn up, so we thought we'd have a go at putting the wall units up.
Yeah.
Now we've left some wire cable here which you can see. This is for some underlighting, just in case John and Sammy want to do some reading of an evening. We're going to wire some lights in for them. That cable's going to be hidden in the wall as well. And the original plan was to bring the wall units all the way across and then back round over to this area. But it's been a slight change of plan now.
Yes.
We decided the wall units are just going to go in here.
Yeah.
Across here, what we're going to have is just a shelf. We're not going to have any wall units. It's just a shelf.
It's too much, wouldn't it, Rob? It's going to encroach too much in the space.
We have got lots of units in this, lots of space. And it's going to, I'm just thinking it's going to overpower the whole thing.
Exactly. I mean, you look back at the storage space in here, and there's huge amounts of storage. We don't need another.
No, we don't. We've got a nice shelf coming across here for plaques and things like that, which you can put up.
Cool.
I think it'll work better. It'll work a lot better.
So this is going to be the end of this video. So for next week, Rob, what have we got to look forward to?
Right, next week, the whole thing is going to be plied out. We're going to put doors on here that open up to the top of the RV, but they're going to be curved doors. They're not going to be just standard square doors. Don't know whether we'll get around to doing that, but the whole
I was going to say that sounds a bit ambitious, but
I'm not going to get around to doing that. But this is going to be plied out. This is going to be plied out. The other thing as well, guys, I forgot to mention is there is going to be a back rest on here as well. That's going to come off. That will be done. And
the same the other side.
That side as well. That's going to be done as well. So,
and you're going to have a good go at this framing on this side.
That's going to be done as well. But my first job, I think, what I'd like to do seriously is to get rid of all this insulation that it's good insulation, there's nothing wrong with it, just to get
it's covering over now, doesn't it?
And get rid of it. So I'm going to do that.
It's looking a lot better without all that blue. All right.
But it does make a difference.
Okay then, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that one. We've enjoyed this week. It's been a really good week. Lots of progress.
I've enjoyed the whole thing, John.
Excellent.
It's brilliant.
Excellent. All right, so if you've enjoyed the video, like what we're doing,
please do.
Please do. Please give us that big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll send you those notifications through for the next video. So take care, guys, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye. Bye.